Hello, Earth signs. I was gonna get your readings done yesterday. Let me turn the light on. It's a little too dark in here. There's the light. Yeah, I was gonna do your readings yesterday, but I was so not feeling it. I've been kind of like have allergies and stuff, so it's been like horrible. I apologize. I'm just being real with you all. That's what this pretty much the channel's been about, just being real and stuff. So we're gonna do all three of the earth signs. You guys are last. Sorry about that. But we have Taurus first, and then Capricorn, and then Virgo. So hopefully I get this done in a decent amount of time for you guys. This is a general reading, so may not apply to all of you, but just what I feel like the cards are saying. I just read the cards intuitively. You know, every reader has their different way of reading things, but that's how I read it. Alright, so Taurus, your energy reading. I know, before I did your reading, I was really frustrated and stressed. I'm trying to stay in tune with your energy. So some of you could be feeling stress. Some of you may be feeling under the weather. I know a friend of mine was posting, I think a few days ago before I got sick with allergies, that she was sick. So maybe some of you are feeling under the weather. It could differ from different sides. Anyways, let's get the energy for Taurus. Two more shuffles. I was also feeling for Taurus that, you know, you guys are all about balance. A lot of you, you know, you don't like change. A lot of you've gone through a lot of issues here lately. Not your fault. That's what I'm feeling, and I just feel like it's time to have fun in life. You know, I feel like a lot of the Taurus have been trying to do that, hanging out with friends, just try to make the best out of the situation. You guys are going through a lot of changes. Alright, so energies for Taurus, current energy going on with Taurus. What's going on with our Taurus? And I do apologize if you're hearing or see the fan and stuff. It is hot like heck in here, and I'm doing the best I can in the circumstances, so I do apologize if the fan sounds too loud. So, anyways, energy for Taurus. What's energy going on with Taurus? Taurus. Alright, you still have the Lover's card. That's a card of Gemini, twin flame connection, so maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, some of you. But it looks like with the Lover's card, it could indicate partnerships. Maybe you're wanting a partnership, coming into a partnership, or wanting to work with someone. Or maybe you are working with, you know, your lover or whatever. And then you have a Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands. So I'm feeling with these cards and show you what they look like. It's possible you're coming into a partnership, or you are in a partnership, and you know there's a lot of I don't know why the word's coming to me, vitality, strength, creativity, that is coming into a place where you're starting to feel better, you're starting to feel like you're succeeding, or you're wanting this. Also too, with the Six of Cups, it could indicate, you know, this is a family cup, different emotions, so you could be feeling like you want to start a family, or you don't have the support of a family. But also too, with the Four of Wands, that could deal with, you know, celebration. I'm feeling too that you want something to come together. when it comes to, close nitty-gritty relationships, when it comes to family. So you could be in a situation right now where you want things to come together when it comes to, your relationships, when it comes to things maybe in the past, that weren't very balanced, when it comes to how you feel about your families, because you're all about family. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Taurus. So I wish you guys the best. Now Capricorn. I feel like a lot of you are at a good place right now in life, but you've had to deal with struggles when it comes to your finances. That is a general, so you could be trying to rebalance things as well. Capricorn. Some of you are probably, planning for a trip, probably have gone on a trip. I know some of you have. Trying to, get your life in order, get things in order, people, place, situation, family, trying to plan for the future. Alright, energy for Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorns today? Looking at the time. Capricorn's energy. What's going on with Capricorn for the moment? Capricorns. Corn. I don't know why that came to my mind. I do apologize. I don't mean to be too sexual, but you guys, I don't know, are beautiful creatures. Okay, so you have the Magician card, Knight of Wands, and then Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're trying to manifest something when it comes to, forward movement in your life. You're trying to push forward with your goals. Knight of Swords could be you or another person trying to come in, trying to offer you something, with communication, or maybe they're coming across in communication, or you're communicating. A lot of forward movement, a lot of communications. This also could be you're trying to manifest how to speak with people, trying to deal with this in and out energy. Let's see if we can get one more card for Capricorn. Capricorn's energy. Let's stick with these cards. I'm feeling for it. I just go for my feelings. And then you Hermit in reverse and the Sun card. So this has to do with communication that could be in turns, something that you've been wanting for a while, I feel like, because a lot of you've been trying to manifest something. So I feel like you're done doing, the internal work, that could be internal thoughts. And you're trying to work on, ultimately trying to manifest a better outcome when it comes to, moving forward in your life. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Capricorns. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Alright, now the last one, Virgos. Some of you possibly could be feeling a lot of painful experiences right now. I know one of my friends who's a Virgo, he just had surgery. That's not for all of them. Some of you are, trying to, especially a lot of Virgos, what I notice, a lot of you are trying to figure out when it comes to your energy, what are you giving to? Giving and receiving, And I feel like Virgos are really coming into a place right now where they're really wanting to, if you're not in a relationship, get in a relationship. But I just feel for the most part, you're trying to, focus on you, and that's all that really matters right now. If you do have a family, you're focused on your family, you're focused on, ultimately your happiness and what can make you, but I was thinking what makes you breaks you, I don't know. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've gone to this place of feeling, depleted when it comes to people. And I feel like you're really coming into your own. And it's all about you. So, this is the Two of Swords. Alright, energies for Virgo. So it could be possible with the Two of Swords, you're not making a decision on something, but also too, that's, I heard someone reference real recently that these are like antennas, which is very interesting. I never thought of the Two of Swords like an antenna, but I feel like when it comes to, the nitty-gritty of life, you could be at a crossroad when it comes to making a decision, when it comes to moving forward. There's a 2 right here, which is very interesting to me, because you could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with maybe a trickster. That's what I'm feeling with that. So there's no decision on it. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. So you're trying to create things. I feel like ultimately, it's time for you to live in this kind of energy of the now. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to live in the moment, trying to figure out, what is the best way I can live this life? What are the best things I can create? So you're trying to create something, I feel like. But I just feel like you're focused on work, you're focused on ultimately what's going to make you happy at the end of the day, instead of just, what's not creative, what's not productive. Alright, what other energies can we get for Virgo? Tongue-tied. Virgos. What's the energy for Virgos? Any more going on with Virgos? Virgos, Virgos. So you have the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Also too, the Queen of Swords has to do with an Aquarius also. Usually the Queen of Swords is a woman who speaks her truth, a woman who's clear on how she comes across. And with the Lovers right there, you could be dealing with both an Aquarius or Gemini. Someone who speaks their truth. So it's possible you could be dealing with, a twin flame dynamic, really strong connection. Maybe this Gemini is a strong connection, or maybe this Aquarius is a strong connection. And I feel like, you have to come clean. You have to speak your truth. And maybe it's speaking your truth with this Gemini. But I also feel like, you're trying to create something. Maybe those of you who are in a relationship, you're trying to create something with either this Queen of Swords or this Lover. But you're kind of stalling at the moment on it, or your ideas on it, of how to create something. Let's see if we can get a few more, because this is the last one. I just want to make it really clear for you all. Alright, can we get some clarification? I do apologize if I sound crazy. It's like usually when I have a cold or something, or allergies, they sound like kind of stuffed up. So, what else is going on for Virgo? Alright, so it's about leap of faith here, communication. So there's no communication, there's no, so it's about, starting a new cycle. Also too, the Fool has to do with, the planet Uranus. It's about someone who is wanting to step out, maybe on a comfort zone and start a new beginning with someone. But also too, there's a dog here, so that could be an indication of spirit's trying to tell you something. But it looks like, there's no communication with this, maybe soulmate connection, maybe there's twin flame, or someone is coming across as the Queen of Swords, or you're dealing with this kind of energy where you're trying to speak your truth, or they're trying to speak their truth, but maybe there's no communication. Maybe you're thinking about starting something with either, a Gemini or an Aquarius, but there's really no new beginnings on that, but also too it's an indication that, you know, be very careful when it comes to your communication with these people, to really, you know, focus on how to start these beginnings. But it looks like, you know, with the spirit dog right there, you know, spirit's telling you, you know, there's really no way to start a new beginning if there's no communication. So it's possible you want to start something with someone, or someone wants to communicate with you, but for some reason, whatever it is, there's really no communication. So anyways, more card. I don't know, I feel like one more card. Virgo, to sum it all up. Usually I don't do this for all of them, but I feel like you need one more card for clarification. 2 swords. So yeah, don't be too rash on making a decision if it doesn't feel right, or if it doesn't feel like, you know, what you're expecting, or you don't know what to expect. Just stay in tune with yourself, and stay into your intuition on what to do exactly. Anyways, bye-bye.